Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make a pom-pom for this little hat that I made. A little tip first, when I make pom-poms, I make them with the yarn that's on the outside because it's kind of nice and straight. Inside the yarn is kind of wrinkly and crinkly by the time you get it's all squished inside, and that makes kind of a wrinkly pom-pom. So I usually make my pom-poms with the yarn that's on the outside because it's still pretty straight and pretty. So that's just a tip that I do. I'm going to go ahead and use this yarn. Is still fairly straight. It's a little bit wrinkly, but I'm going to use this to make the pom-pom. So first of all, you'll want to make a strand that's about an arm's length and cut it and then lay it down flat like that. Then you'll want to get this and put the string on your hand like this, kind of loosely. See how my fingers are kind of spread out? And you'll want to count. For a baby hat, it'll be about 50 times around your hand. And for the next size up would be about 60. And then for average and large hats would be 70 times around. So I'm going to put this on the ground. And I'm going to count 50. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 44, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 50. Woohoo! A little extra. Now cut this. Okay, so now I have this on my hand. So take this off very carefully. And you're going to set it on here. See this? So it's sitting on there like that. Okay. Now, bring these two strands up and over like this. Nice and tight in the middle of this bundle. And tie a nice tight knot. Okay. Then I bring them around to the other side of the bundle and tie a nice tight knot on that side too. Okay. And then just make sure it's really tight. Then I hold these two strands. They're kind of like, let me fix my phone. They're kind of like a little handle. I hold on to them. Then I cut all these loops at the ends of them. See? And you get all the loops, cut the ends of them. Let's see, did I get all of them? Make sure you kind of go through and get all of the loops. Kind of like to play around with it a little bit. Okay, some of them that look really short, I kind of pulled them through a little. Now you have a pom-pom that needs a haircut. So what I do is just right on my ottoman here, I just go around and trim it so that they're all about the same length around. still holding on to my long pieces, like they're the handle. Okay, and then you just go around. Oops, sorry. Okay, then this is probably good enough. Okay, now I put all this in the trash. Okay. Then, okay, so I have a pom-pom. Yay! Now, these things here, I take one and I get my needle and put that through. Then I put it in the hat, like on one side, and then the other thing will go on the opposite side. So this piece will go on this side in there, and then the other long thread will go on the opposite side. So I'll put it through right here, put it in there, and then I make sure that the pom-pom falls flat onto the top of the hat. You don't want it all to be all bunched in with pieces all bunched in there. Okay? Make sure that it falls flat into the top of the hat. Then I pull my needle out, get the other piece, and do this. Then I hold on to the inside and I go across to the other side, and I make sure that it all falls flat onto the top. Then I go inside the hat and looks like this. So this was what I used earlier to tie the knot of the hat. So I just take these two pieces and I kind of put them on either side of that string, and I just tie it real tight knot, and I do it twice. Real tight knot. Okay. Then I kind of like look at my pom-pom and I see if it needs a little more of a trim. And I see that it does, so just kind of give it a little more trim here. You can see how there's like random long pieces here. Okay, there we go. There's a pom-pom from this hat.